Hi bestie, and welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, we are going to be discussing how to rewire your mindset so that you can save more and spend smarter. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Where are we going?
To where the money grows.
And so the first step is you want to reframe or shift your perspective on budgeting. If you see budgeting or just being on top of your finances as something that you have to do, something that is a chore, something that is not fun, you're not going to want to do it. You start seeing budgeting as a form of self-care, a form of taking care of your future self. It's going to give you the momentum that you need to keep going, because it's no longer going to be something that you have to do. It's more something now that you get to do. Ooh. And so for me, for example, I love just being independent, and I feel like money is a way for me to be independent and not have to rely on anyone. Something that I struggled with was just staying on top of my finances, because my finances would be taken care of, but I wouldn't really see okay, my money's going here, or I owe this, and then whenever I would go check it, it's holy smokes, I was planning to save $500, but now I just realized I racked up my credit card because I wasn't paying attention to it. Something that I started doing is just making the process of sitting down and going through my finances fun and enjoyable. Making a cup of tea, snuggling up in front of the fireplace. It's kind of like Atomic Habits, where I kind of set up these small habits of getting tea, getting comfortable, turning off my notifications. And then these habits kind of just reinforce the thing that I really wanted to implement, the habit that I really wanted, which was for me to sit down every week and just go through my finances. Tip number 2 is kind of like a kickoff. If you're in a stage right now where you're okay, I'm all in, I'm ready to go, this would be a perfect time for you to do a financial detox. You may have seen right now, it's kind of trending, a no spend challenge. It doesn't have to be that extreme. You can still spend money. It can just be a situation where you set up certain rules for yourself. I'm not going to spend any money on coffee this week, or I'm going to cancel one TV subscription and do something that's more productive. This is also a great way for you to identify triggers that cause you to spend more money. So if you do decide to do this financial detox, or just become more mindful of your spending overall, you might notice that you have a habit of going to the mall and you spend money on unnecessary things just because you're bored. Tip number 3 is a practical one. So this one is the do I need it rule. And it's super simple. So really what you do is anytime you want to buy something, or anytime you're going to take out your wallet or you're going to check out online, you ask yourself, do I really need this? And it's okay to buy things that you want even though you don't need them, but getting into the habit of asking yourself every time you make a purchase, it allows you to be more mindful of where your money is going. There have been plenty of times when I say no, I don't need this, but I want it, and I just buy it, and it's okay, that's fine, this is what money is for. It's just a really great way for you to create space, pause, and then decide if this is something that you actually want to spend money on. With this, when it comes to a big purchase, let's say you want to buy a Dyson or something like that, something that's just you wouldn't buy it every day, I will set a 48-hour rule for myself to see if in 48 hours I still want it, and to see if I really want to spend that much money on that thing, or if I can find an alternative in the meantime. Tip number 4 is going to be to gamify your savings. I'm not sure if this will work for everybody, but for me, I get a high off of seeing my savings go up, or seeing my debt go down, whatever that is for you, whatever goals you have, gamify it. And if you need to, you can even give yourself a small reward, after you hit a certain goal, little mini goals along the way, right? I personally, I don't need any rewards, because just seeing the balance go up or go down is enough for me. But definitely, if you need a reward, a little motivation to keep you going, that's perfectly okay, because it's a means to an end. And so if you are like me and you just like that visual aspect to it, I definitely encourage you to get my Notion Money Mastery Toolkit. Essentially what it is, it's a way for you to track everything, all of your accounts. So whether it is savings, whether it is debt, you can create a budget. And it's really just a way for you to stay on top of your goals, gamify your savings, and just stay organized all in one place. If you're ready to level up your financial game, you can check out the link in the description to grab a copy. Tip number 5 is the power of the fun fund. And so this fun fund is something that you can dip into whenever you want a cute shirt that you want that you don't really need, or you want a new foundation that you don't really need, right? This is a great way for you to be able to enjoy those things without you feeling like you are deprived. Besties, the first step to reaching financial freedom is rewiring your mindset when it comes to your money, when it comes to your spending. These tips have empowered me to just be more intentional when it comes to my spending, and ultimately something that has resulted in much more savings, right? It's like, where did the money come from? Oh yeah, I never spent it. But yes, let me know down in the comments below, what tip are you excited to try? Which one are you just like, no way, that's not for me? Because like that's okay, everything's not for everyone. And of course, do not forget to like and subscribe for more personal finance tips. Until next time, keep growing and glowing. Bye.